Becoming a girl model for sister. This all started when I had just finished school, with no prospects of going any further with my education, and was living with my 18-month older sister. I didn't have any work prospects, as jobs were hard to come by in the area where we resided. See, it's a medium-sized town servicing, mainly, farmers and workers at 3 factories. Usually, I had a summer job at one of the local factories, but this year no one was hiring. To tell the truth, I was living off my sister and I hated it. Well, at least I could do the housework, shopping, and cooking for her as compensation. I love my sister very much. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have made it this far in school. She encouraged me to get good grades, keep out of trouble, and stay away from bad influences. Yeah, right. As if a very shy, bookish, 5'3" me had any way of getting into trouble. But this has almost nothing to do with my story. Here's how it goes. It was a Friday and I had a nice dinner ready when Jan, my sister, came home. Usually, during dinner, she would tell me every little detail of her day at Chantal Frocks, but this day she was strangely reticent. She seemed to be deep in thought, mumbling responses to my questions about her day. So, how did the ducks do in the office typing pool? I inquired. Oh, all right, I suppose, Jan replied, sipping on her after-dinner coffee. That's enough. Sis, what's on your mind? I haven't had a decent word out of you since you got home. Something's not right. Would you care to fill me in? Oh, it's nothing, really. Sis, don't do this to me. Don't shut me out. Something is definitely on your mind, and I want to know. Please, maybe I can help. Okay, Dave, I'm stuck. About 2 months ago, the company acquired another smaller one. They make a specialty line, prom gowns, tailored suits for the first interview, cotillion, and bridal gowns for the younger brides. To make a girl feel really feminine, they also have the softest, laciest underwear available. The idea was to open stores in malls near girls' schools and high schools with predominant female populations. We already secured permission to use Wonderland, so we could use an Alice theme. Jan halted a minute to compose herself. Okay, sounds good. Go on. Alice would be used at store grand openings, in TV and in-store ads, and a catalog as a model. Here's the way the sales would go. If we don't have it in stock in the store, the customer goes through a catalog and orders it. Alice would model every item in the catalog, from shoes to bridal veil. At a modest charge, we would alter any item to the sizes given by the purchaser and ship free. Our stress would be on customer service. I could see where Alice would be central to any marketing strategy. So, why not the Mad Hatter, the Red Queen, one of those Tweedle guys, or some other creature? Why Alice? Alice is a girl, you ninny. Alice, as I saw her, is a sweet, pretty, feminine girl. That's what she stands for. Wonderland is to be a place of old-fashioned femininity, where a girl can see lacy petticoats, camisoles, petitpants, and other soft things. Not some denim, leather, or some similar clothing. The whole idea is to bring back softness. And your problem is, I don't have an Alice. I was delegated to find the role model. She was not to be a professional model, as if you could find one out here. I had a girl in mind, Laura Kingston. I called her, Hi Laura. It's me, Jan Parker. I got a job that you might like. I go out to see her, on company time, and she is huge. She's pregnant with her 3rd child. Can you believe it? Now, I'm stuck. Gee, that's too bad. Yeah, I was thinking I might get a promotion, now I wonder how much job security I have. Oh God, suppose they let me go because I failed at this. I could see dampness around her eyes. My sister has such beautiful blue eyes, and I hated to see them red with tears. I was always a sucker that way. Gee, sis, I'd like to help, but as you can see, I'm a boy. Yeah, thanks anyway. I really could use an idea. How about one of your girlfriends? They might be able to assist you. Asked. All working at good jobs, ones they like. Well, I still have until tomorrow afternoon's meeting to pass on the bad news. Now, don't get me wrong. I really would do anything for her, but sometimes there is a limit. I wouldn't even think of being Alice. The thought of girls' things sent shivers through me. Davy, if I lose my job, we could lose the house. There are still several payments due on that second mortgage. I'm stuck, and I just can't think of a way out. Big guns out now. She was right, we might be evicted. Well, as she hasn't asked, yet. I looked at her, and she looked at me. I could see the wheels turning and her sizing me up. I was the right size, fairly thin, with light brown hair. Phew, Alice has real blonde hair. How was dinner? I thought the chicken came out nice and tender. Don't change the subject, please. I'm desperate. No, sis. I know I'm not the manliest of subjects, but please don't make me any less than what I am now. Look, sweetie, have I ever treated you as being less? Have any of my friends? You were, are, and will be the best friend I have. I will not ask, you'll have to offer yourself to me. Needless to say, I caved in. To help her out, I would go to the ends of the earth, walk on fire, but now I would have to go farther than many a man would, even for his wife. Jan, if you really want, I will be your Alice, until you can find a replacement. There, I said it. Funny, but I feel really good about this, though I can't let Jan know. She would ride me to death. You prefer the pink or the baby blue panties? Ouch, that's wonderful. You are absolutely the greatest. I've to call the girls for tomorrow. I braced myself for the dozens of kisses she rained down on me. What have I done? Was my manhood gone? Why didn't I stand up for myself? Simple, she asked. And what's this about the girls? Jan, what girls? Why, silly, to help get you ready for your big day. I have got a meeting with most of the company officials tomorrow to announce the introduction of Wonderland and show off Alice, the spokesperson. Wait till you see who's going to be there. As I washed the dishes, I could hear Jan on the phone talking, giving orders, answering questions, and so on. She was happy now, and I was beginning to feel really good about what I was doing for her. What the hell, if she's happy, then I'll do whatever she requests. I thought. Everything's all set, Jan cried out happily as she returned to the kitchen. I've got help for tomorrow to turn you from Dave to Alice. It'll be great, you'll see. Oh, what have I got myself into? Was my life as Dave over, or was this a start to something better? Tune in next week for Dave's Other Life. The rest of the night I avoided thinking about tomorrow. I had been taught that girls' things were private, and to keep away from them. I never had the slightest interest in what girls wore, so now I was in for an education. Dave, the group will be here around 9:30 in the morning, so we have to get up a little earlier than usual. Needless to say, I didn't sleep too well that night. Nightmares of dates with high school jerks and a few geeks filled the dreamscape. I'm not that way. What's going to happen to me? Will I find myself looking more at boys than girls? Will I be forced into accepting girlhood and the attendant boy-girl relationship? Just where is this all going to end?